Heck of a night for Marquette. D. Wade gave the pregame talk to our guys, and his message was really, really powerful. And I thought our guys did a terrific job of trying to lock in on the how of what we wanted to try to go do. There was such excitement in our locker room leading up to the game about what we wanted to go do, but I told the guys it's really about how and executing that. The second half was really, really choppy at times down the stretch just because, it's a hard game to officiate, I'm sure. There's a lot of physicality out there. I think when we get leads, sometimes teams even get more physical with us. But Tyler did a great job making free throws. The guys, other than I think one turnover, did a nice job just managing the ball when they were trying to trap. And then, we were able to slow them down with changing some defenses. But they got a tough team. It's a really good win for us tonight. It's also something that we can build on as a team, because I don't think any guy on our team or any coach on our team is satisfied. I think there's a lot of growth that we can make from this game.
Shaka, Cam's never been lacking in the confidence department, but how have you seen him develop into a guy that comes through in the clutch situations like he did tonight?
Well, he's just more assertive. He even at one point he motioned over to me. He wanted to run a specific out of bounds play. That gets him a shot. He never really does that. So it's good to see him starting to assert himself more and more. He holds himself to a really high standard, and he wants to help his team. He's really connected with his teammates. And sometimes he gets down. But, man, the guy just scores in bunches, like very few guys that I've coached. And what we have to do as a team and as a coaching staff is find a way to, help him score like that consistently through the game, because if we do, he'll be the leading scorer in the country. But you got to take baby steps, and I think he's really growing.
You mentioned D. Wade giving the pregame speech. What's it been like for you just developing your relationship with him these last days?
Well, Dwayne Wade, it's amazing because on one hand, he's a global icon. On the other hand, he's one of the more real people I've ever met, and you can tell like he would rather be interacted with that way than as a global icon. He's got a lot of pride in this place. He's got a lot of pride in what he did, he and his teammates and his coaches did at Marquette. And, he's texted me, a few times throughout this season, and he watches closely what our guys do. And so, I can't think of a whole lot of guys that played college basketball that are bigger figures demonstrating such an interest in their current team, their school's current team. And it means a lot to our team.
In the summer, you were saying, this is 20 years, I want to do something for the 2003 team. Well, tonight was that night. Going into it, was there any talk with your team like, okay, this is a big game, let's control ourselves or anything like that? Did you feel any type of buzz in the air from your team?
Well, what was good was in August, we had a reception for the Final Four team before the golf event that we did with them. So there was an evening in August where our guys got to spend a bunch of time with them, and where D. Wade, he got these really, really nice jackets for all the members of that team, and our guys actually got to be the one at the front of the room putting a jacket on each guy. So I got to put a jacket on Coach Crean. Cam Jones got to put the jacket on D. Wade. Tyler got to put a jacket on Travis Diener. And so I think that helped us tonight because we had that interaction. And, I told the guys coming into this game, we had planned to honor this Final Four team. The only teams that get honored are teams that either win a championship or make a run in the NCAA tournament or do both. And so I told our guys, we owe it to this team to put our best foot forward and play our best basketball, which goes in alignment with what we would try to do anyway, even if it was just an ordinary game.
Yeah, and you have been playing some of your best basketball lately. Last time you played Providence, overtime loss. Bryce Hopkins at 29. Today he has 19. What kind of went into that being a difference maker?
He's a good player. You know, I think he got 8 quick points early in the game, and then I thought for the most of the rest of the game, our guys made him work a little bit harder. But he's a good player. He got a few where we didn't do a good enough job, fixing the play. We trapped a lot. We probably trapped more tonight than we have maybe all year in the bigger games. But I liked our guys' aggressiveness. We got a lot of deflections. The great thing is there's so many areas that we can continue to look at. Hey, we can improve in these areas. And the key is going to be, can our guys take a growth mindset? Obviously they can. Will they? And we got a quick turnaround. We play a great Seton Hall team that's really rolling. I think they've won 4 games in a row on Saturday. So that's going to be a heck of a challenge.
Both the games against Providence, like you mentioned, were really physical. Did you feel like your guys embraced the physicality more in this game?
I thought we embraced the physicality down the stretch better in this game than we did up there. I thought up there we got a little tired, and I thought they certainly were the aggressors in the last 6-7 minutes of regulation and in the second overtime. But I thought our guys embraced it down the stretch better. Hey, we're going to have to be tough. The one guy that really had a tough situation was Oso because he was in foul trouble, but there was multiple fouls going on both ways on every possession. So it's like, well, what do I do? But he hung in there, got some big rebounds for us, and we just got to keep learning how to play in those situations. Thank you.